is Oshun Talk Radio. As you guys come in and see your girl, Cierra, make sure you're hitting that notification bell, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share, do all of that good stuff. And sorry about that abrupt stop I had to do because for some reason it said that my monetization was on exceptions. And it was saying ads were being blocked for my live, and I just could not fathom why they blocked my ads for this reading. So as you guys come in, double tap the screens to show your girl some love, and I am going to get into this message. A lot of y'all already heard the spiel of the overall energy, but we're going to get into it. Of course, anything you need to know about your girl Cierra, you can find it in the description box below. You already know any and all of my content I be provided is never intended to hurt, harm, or target anybody. So let's get started. Someone in this energy is in fear over some sort of restriction. So it looks like they are scared of going to jail because of some sort of restrictions that they put on whoever you are. Whatever it is, they were mixing up some things here with the used hybrid energy. High honor energy is basically saying here that they got recognized for putting you in fear, putting you in a restriction energy. And now the tide has changed on these individuals. Now you are in a high honor energy where you're now being recognized. People in a high honor energy here in a uniform could be recognizing whoever you are for being in an imprisoned energy. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. It could be someone that was being very extra here, and now it got exposed what they were being extra about here, or whatever the two elements or the things that they were mixing up about whoever you are. Now, whatever this is that's putting them in fear, something unexpected happened here, something shocking, some sort of information that they saw on a phone, some sort of maybe, I don't know what this is on a phone or tablet energy. It's something that they're seeing. Unexpectedly, you getting some sort of high honor energy, you being recognized on a platform, online, whatever this is. This was shocking and this was unpredictable. So whoever it was, when they got involved in whatever it was, they did not predict that you would be someone that stand out and get recognition for whatever this is that you are getting recognized for. May it just be the trap that they laid for you. It's kind of like they're in fear of being caught up for the trap they set for you. So kind of like the trap they set for you, they set it for themselves here. So somebody is definitely in a fear energy, and they can't blame anybody but themselves, because the Eight of Swords energy basically says self-imposed restrictions. Right now, this person here is in a whole heap of confusion, mental blockages, mental confusions here. They don't know how to do something again, and your energy. So of course, let's go ahead and dive into what it was that your girl was picking up on. Double tap them screens to show your girl some love. 25 people in here. We can do better than that. We actually was at 20 something likes when they messed up my YouTube. So of course, come back in here and hit those notification bells to be in the loop, but hit those like buttons. So I am going to go ahead and get into the energy. They're in fear of failure. Looks like they have failed. I got failure. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. So they look like they were trying something again, or maybe attempting to do something again, but it looks like it has already failed. This is also a hidden enemy that is in fear. So that may be the drama starter. Somebody was just being too extra, too dramatic in a situation. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Gaslighting energy. So they may be attempting, or they tried to gaslight somebody again to one who was doubting their own experiences. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And it looks like they may be trying to try something again with the courthouses, the courts, where you are restricted or putting some sort of restriction on you because they're in fear of them actually getting in trouble or having a legal situation ensued against them for what it is that they did to whoever you are. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Because whatever it is, they're going after a contract or getting a lawyer or somebody to do something in a court situation here. Could be have to do with a marriage. This could be someone that's claiming they're married, or this is a married couple that's doing whatever this is that they're doing. They're trying to get something changed in this situation because they are in fear of something being changed in the courts against them on something that they did, may it be a piece of paper, a contract, whatever this is, something that was already entered in the court of law. So that's what they're in fear of, because something that they did before is a document, a contract, or something that was entered and is actually in the courts. This is a court of clerks. This is also records, so the records department. So something about records, and they're in fear that in the records it says that somebody's married here, so they're attempting to do something again to change something back here or have something happen to whoever you are, this community and a whole group of people. This is family, friends, somebody in their tribe here, somebody that works in the courts as well that is involved, because courthouse energy is indicated on a lawyer, a judge, court of clerks, somebody in the records department, record keeping here, whether this is the court of clerk here, someone is within that community and they were helping to finalize some sort of paperwork here on a marriage or solidify, and there was some sort of marriage with you and someone else that did not actually happen within this courtroom. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And of course, for some of y'all, it has to do with a married couple that was a part of the community, because you got to understand the community is a lot of people. Community is family, friends, people you work with, and that's co-worker energy. So there's a co-worker that's friends with people in the court of clerk within the courthouse who was able to do whatever this was to whoever you are. Take what resonates, y'all, and leave what does not. So again, they are heavily in fear in this energy here. Let me look at the bottom of the deck, and it looks like a main male. Bye, Felicia. Energy is here. So someone here, is never a right time to say goodbye is what I heard. So maybe you are saying bye, Felicia, to whoever this man or this woman energy is. Somebody could be walking away. Maybe they're in fear of you actually walking away after finding out, or what it is that you have found out in this situation. People in the high honor energy, in the community courthouse energy, they're also in fear of losing their jobs or something that they did. So somebody is jumping ship already. People that work in the courts, whatever it was, peacing out energy, looks like they've left a courthouse. The district attorney is what I just heard. It's prompting me to get a deck, y'all. Something about a district attorney. Okay, so witness protection and a fake death certificate for some of y'all. So something about a witness and some sort of protection. So somebody was being protected on something that they was doing in a courthouse through an employer or somebody that works in a courthouse. They were being protected with this energy here, and now somebody is being relocated in this energy here. They're in fear that they're actually about to lose whatever this protection was that they were getting. For the courts, y'all, take what resonates and leave what does not. Okay? Bottom of the deck, it says something was a risk, and something that they're doing now is a risk as well. I'm going to give y'all some time to hit the like buttons. The Ten of Swords energy is stating that somebody has been defeated. Someone is crying wolf, because that is someone playing the victim. So somebody intends on, if something goes to a legal situation, they intend on playing the victim in the situation. This could be also somebody that was already playing the victim here because they've been defeated. Somebody here has closed something. The Ten of Swords is a painful ending, ruined themselves here again in this trap energy that they laid for you. They really ruined themselves in that energy. Take what resonates, y'all, and leave what doesn't. Let's break this down here, because it looks like they gaslighted a whole community into assisting even the people within a courthouse. They gaslighted a whole community into helping and assisting these individuals in what it is that they did and what it is that they continue to try multiple times on whoever you are. Just take what resonates, y'all, and leave what does not. Okay, so let's get into this a little bit more. So like I said here, there is a main male energy here who is in fear. This could be a father, doesn't have to be your father, but there is a main male who is in fear in this energy about restriction. There could have been a main male that was also in some sort of restriction that was trying something again, that may be also trying something again in this energy, and it's with the courthouse. Could have been somebody that said that they was married to you. Whatever a restriction or something that was placed on you through the courts here, it looks like it's because of some sort of affiliation to a masculine energy, like the same thing that Henry County tried on me, try to say that I was affiliated with the ex that has been in jail, was in prison for theft energy. It's something like that. Someone here placed some sort of sanction or restriction on you by being some sort of affiliate, like birds of a feather flock together in this situation. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. Heavy on a official person connected to whatever this is. What's up, y'all? If you are just joining your girl, what's up, what's up, what's up to each and every one of y'all. Let me turn around so you guys can see me. So there is some sort of imprisonment energy here with the imprisonment at the bottom of the deck. I'm literally afraid of going to jail, but this talks about officer, CO. This is remote viewing. There is a bank here. There's something about bank transactions that's also going to be connected to whatever this is here. And the reason they are in fear. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't here. There is like a main male that is a court officer, clerk. A constable or a officer of the court. So that's like a constable or a sheriff in the courts, but it's also a judge here in the courthouse energy. It would be a male lawyer, a male judge here, maybe a female judge as well. Take what resonates here. Looks like all of these people were all in the community and they all were on board here. And there were some sort of permanent changes that were made. They're in fear because of the permanent changes that they made on your record, or something that they did that caused a permanent change to your record. Like me, I didn't have a record until what literally just happened to me in court. And they would not let me, the DA would not even come up off of any of it. And I'm just like, I don't even have a record. And it just doesn't make sense. So whoever this is, they did change something here to place a restriction on your life, and they had the help of somebody here that's held in high honor within the courts, which would be a judge, a DA, a lawyer, the court of clerk, or somebody in this energy who was able to do whatever this was to whoever you are. Just take what resonates, you guys, and leave what does not, okay? So let's get back into it. Let's see what else is coming out in this energy. I want to make sure you guys can see me. So I want to make sure everybody can see me. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let me pull up my chat so I can see everybody in the chat. What's going on to everybody? I love y'all so much, and I appreciate the love and the support, okay? So looks like an official person. So imprisonment energy, they definitely are afraid of going to jail for restrictions or sanctions that they placed on you with the help of the courts. And something here was possibly redacted from your energy with the change in the courthouse energy. There is something that a courthouse or somebody is restricting from your energy, but also other people, so that you would not see something. So who has the power to redact would be the judge, the DA, and more than likely your lawyer, but also the help of a detective or somebody here that was looking into, and redaction will come in a discovery form. So if there was a discovery that they needed to give you about a case, they were redacting things about, and I heard Charlie. So that's crazy because that was on my paperwork, and I was like, I don't even know a Charlie. But whatever it was, they are redacting something from whoever you are. All right, let's see. All right, so an aunt here is going to be involved, and the aunt forced somebody to do something in this situation. Whoever it was here, somebody that met somebody in a parking lot. So an aunt forced them to do it, legally tap your devices to gain intel on this investigation, or somebody that's looking into whatever this is because they are in fear. And this is someone that forced somebody in a parking lot. Looks like this aunt met somebody in a parking lot, and they got someone here to get involved with illegally tapping your device, whether it was one of your friends, because the community energy is here. So an aunt got somebody here to get involved, whatever this is, Whoever this is, their attempt to steal your success has backfired big time. So some sort of success here has backfired. Whatever it was they wanted to steal, whatever this was from whoever you are, but also gaslighting you. This is also stating the courts also gaslighted you as well. A DA, a judge, or somebody here was also gaslighting in this situation. It was just used as the overall energy for everyone. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Now, there is somebody here that's connected to this energy that could be wearing some sort of wire. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here. Heavily connected to a trunk. So a trunk here has a wire connected or a connection. So this would say that somebody's car, male or female, has a wire connected to whatever this is, but whatever it is, there is a trunk connected to a Seven of Swords. So what was in a trunk here looks like some sort of supplies or some sort of something that somebody stole. Heavily on paperwork connected to the courts here, heavily something to do with imprisonment or people being trapped. And someone could have trapped themselves by putting something in a trunk that had to do with them stealing or imprisoning someone and taking something from someone, with the trunk energy. It also says surveillance equipment was in the trunk because the trunk is Seven of Swords and that's surveillance. So some sort of scheming. Looks like information was found in a trunk that has to do with some sort of scheming that they were doing. Take what resonates here and leave what does not on that trunk energy, okay? And it looks like a main male or somebody here that somebody assumed you were married to. And whoever this is that assumed it was a cop, a detective, or somebody, a main male that's involved here that claimed to the courts, because this main male official person would be a male cop, detective, or an investigator that took some sort of paperwork to the courts regarding a main male and stated that you were married to a main male or in some sort of relationship with a main male in a group of individuals. Take what resonates here and leave what does not, okay? And so this person was gaslighting the courts on whatever they were doing here. There is also a family here. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Give me one more, okay? Let's get one more, y'all. Appreciate the love and the support here because it looks like they tried to get you locked up on the Eight of Swords energy. See, they wanted to get you locked up in this situation, okay? Whoever that detective was here, some sort of travel is being delayed with the travel and the forecast. It's being delayed, and it's something here to do with the courts here. So it says court is pending and some sort of travel here. It's being delayed here because of some sort of cover up. So whatever it was, there was a cover up here going on in the courts connected to whoever this individual is that is afraid here. And it looks like they're trying to cover up something connected to an all-female cult or all-female group. So that would say like AKAs, Eastern Stars, because I heard AKA. So a judge could be an AKA that is connected to a group of females, that's connected to people in a community that you knew, that's connected to you being in some sort of trouble because of their connection and friendship energy, because the change is, the community is a tribe. So whatever it is, it's their tribe. So they look out for one another in this situation, and they try to cover up the secret torture program or this, because it would be with the courts is chained to the city. So certain cities hidden in the moon energy, they will hide the fact that they have like secret torture programs. And that's simply keeping you chained to the city where you're repeatedly become a repeat offender, or they make issues for you where they waive your rights and things of that nature. And that's what this cover up energy is. And it's a Three of Cups. It's a whole community. So a whole community covered up what they were doing to you in some sort of court proceedings. Okay. And now someone is being delayed, and that could be them trying something again where they're now being delayed connected to an all-female cult. There is some sort of body. So I don't know if someone passed away, but there is a body energy here as well. Take what resonates here and leave what does not. On the Four of Wands energy, let me see what that was that came out. Y'all, they have been doing a lot. Proceed with caution. So somebody here that is a singer-songwriter is proceeding with some sort of caution right now because they're connected to the courts in a court case where they try to cover up some sort of entrapment on whoever you are. So Eight of Swords energy, yeah, they're proceeding with caution so that they won't slip up here and whatever this trap that they're doing in a court energy. And it's a singer songwriter, and Ace of Swords energy is they're being cautious because Ace of Swords, you may know that somebody is a singer-songwriter because the truth is Ace of Swords. There is a conquest, but some sort of truth is coming out about the singer-songwriter energy here that you may know that is connected to whatever this is here. So the truth is out about somebody here being connected to some sort of music for sure. And it seemed like you know about whatever that is. That also is a main male in a community of individuals who are all involved in whatever this is. A King of Wands here forged your name on some sort of document here. So with the marriage energy on the court documents energy, it looks like somebody forged your name on a document here to say that you were married to the leader of this group or to this woman, man or woman here, while they were covering up that you were married, and also covered up the fact that they had a document here that somebody signed your name on in the courts here. And this is why somebody is in fear. Someone is also fighting with somebody in this energy for slandering whoever you are. Okay, once somebody found out the truth in the Ace of Swords energy about what was actually going on. So looks like they were hiding the paperwork in a trunk, but it's not just with you. They were hiding paperwork of other people that they restricted and took something from by utilizing the courts. With the Seven of Swords energy here, this is strategy. So they had like some sort of strategy in this energy that they was using, and they was putting it in a trunk. Whoever the main female is or female, it looks like somebody gave you the trunk or gave you something here with all of the stolen items, or all of the women and men that they trapped and took something from. They gave it to you. Looks like they gave it to you to trap you, to get you in trouble for like credit card schemes. Because I heard credit card. So some sort of credit card fraud or something. Somebody personal information that they use. Looks like they tried to give it to you. And the trunk could be a closet, a car of a trunk, a glove compartment, an armrest. Anything here that closes is a trunk energy. They wanted to seal something. So somebody put something in the trunk and try to put in a trunk that wouldn't open. Whoever it was that gave you something, they gave you a vehicle or a trunk where the trunk would not come open. And when it did, and if you discovered it, they were surprised that the trunk came open with all of the stuff that they wanted 12 to catch you with. So they look like they wanted 12 to catch you with something here that they did. And you were supposed to go to jail or get locked up on the Eight of Swords energy here. And that's why somebody was shocked about somebody revealing what was in this trunk here. Okay? Whoever that main male is. A father, a very important male to whatever that paperwork was in the courts, or woman. And they were shocked that you found out about something, and possibly even the courts found out about whatever that was. Because see, something was unpredictable. When they sealed this trunk, when they sealed it, something about a child as well, a Gemini. So a Gemini that was locked up, or a family member Looks like a Gemini imprisoned you in a child, because I have a child energy here as well. So they could have trapped you and your child in this energy while keeping a remote view on you while they're in prison, in jail, or something, as well as while they were in jail or in prison with their family members or with their friends, with their tribe energy. Okay, take what resonates. Yeah, in a house. So imprisonment was a home energy. So it looks like they wanted to try to put you in a real jail, but also imprison you in a child in a home here, while keeping a remote view on you, and something about a connection to the bank, because the imprisonment is the bank. So there's something about a bank, military, army person that also is involved in whatever the scheme was. They was doing a scheme in a home. The home is a scheme. So they were restricting you and taking something from you in a home, because the Seven of Swords says that they were stealing something from you while you were in a home, whether they were like the landlords or connection, had a property manager, and they were the real owners, and then try to sell the property after you move, because the change energy is a permanent change. So somebody ended up moving from a property and someone tried to sell it so that they wouldn't get in trouble for what it was that they were doing to whoever you are. A mature man is connected to a home and the imprisonment. So more than likely a landlord or somebody, but heavily on somebody being in jail or in that imprisoned energy that had something to do with you being in prison. Heavy on them gaslighting whoever you were, as if they did not know anything about your situation. But people knew exactly what was going on with your situation, including the person that was in this jail situation here at the time of some things that was happening. Looks like their friends or somebody took over whatever they were doing while they were in prison, while they were still getting something from you or in jail. Okay, whoever that was, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let me get one more, because heavy on somebody here can no longer travel. My passport card is in reverse here, so someone can't get a passport. A troll energy here. Take what resonates here, because somebody looks like they're trying to leave the country, but they can't. Passport energy here, it was in reverse, so they can't leave, but they're trying to do something in the courts here with paperwork to see if they can get a passport so that they can leave. Somebody here, okay, something to do with Bitcoin and Bancorp. So this would be like Cash App, Chime, what's those like Bancorp camps? It would be like Chime, Cash App, Venmo. They will utilize PayPal. Those are more like Bancorp accounts. And so that's what they were utilizing, but also Bitcoin energy. So something about Bitcoin is connected, and it's maybe how they were dispersing and paying a troll energy, some sort of troll or somebody in this energy through different methods. Okay. So they try to cover up. Yup. Somebody that doesn't care about love, Cupid is being stuffed on. Okay, so whoever you are in the lover energy here, they were stuffing on whatever that energy was. Seven of Cups energy on the court proceedings is foolish wounds, wishful thinking, somebody that looks impressive, a couple energy, but they held no substance. Three of Swords says that there was a diversion in a court proceeding, interference or a third party that was involved in whatever this cover up was. And then they try to cover up that they utilize a third party in a court proceeding also to stand in to marry you. It was a third party, and they try to cover that up, that it was another person here that actually married, because now the change energy is on the cover up energy. They're trying to change some things and they're proceeding. Even the third party is being cautious. The person that they actually married that wasn't you, they're all proceeding with caution in this energy so that they won't slip up and go to jail for traveling around with change being a chariot, traveling around with your credentials as if they are you. I heard Hispanic, so somebody Hispanic could be involved, but they're not trying to get caught with your identification, because somebody could have gotten locked up with using your identification energy. Because see, look, I told you something was a money trap. So the courts, whatever the courts did to you, it was a money trap as well, but also the house energy with your whoever you are, with a child or not, you being in a place here, it was certainly a money trap energy. And there was conversation about it. This is text messages here. Somebody leaving you on red here because they was taking this money. But somebody also left you on red here when they made the changes, when they did something to imprison you or whatever it was to get you hemmed up, frame you. Because remember, there's a body here that's connected, a body that could have been in a trunk, paperwork that was in a trunk, credit cards, receipts, something that was in a trunk here that was connected to a dead body. And I heard another state. So a dead body in another state. And somebody wanted to frame you for it and had the information in your energy here. Take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. But that's a person that left you on red when this money trap energy begun in your life. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button, hit the notification bells, because I'll be back in here periodically throughout the day, because heavy downloads I've been getting today on these messages here. Because see, somebody here died over some sort of overdose as well that is in connection to this community. May it be one of the individuals that they stole their information from. Somebody has also been married more than one time to another individual in another state where they did the same thing too, where they could have ended up dead and their information was in this trunk, in this car, in this whatever this was in your energy. Okay, and so somebody could have tried to frame you for their ex-lover's death here, and you might not even know whoever this person was here, but they most certainly tried to frame you by putting all of this stuff in your closet, in your trunk, in a car. And remember, when something is sealed, it's not to be open, or it can't be open. Somebody here had something in a energy where there was a seal where you could not open something, and something here became open, and this is why they are shocked, and this is why they're in fear, because something that they sealed, and maybe the community gave it to you. Because look at all the bags in the car here, all the luggage. So it's like boxes, a briefcase, all of this is in this trunk area. And so whatever it was here, this is what was discovered in all of those thousands of paperwork or something like that. Only take the part of the message here that resonates. I cannot stress enough how people are not understanding. Take what resonates. If it's not your message, this is what the cards are self-explanatory. Okay. So I know it's unbelievable for a lot, then it's not your situation. But for some, this is something that actually happened to people. Get framed every single day. So people just need to wake up in a situation and realize these are things that happens on a daily basis to individuals. Some just never get caught, and some do end up getting caught, but people end up getting away with a lot here. But for whoever you are, somebody is getting recognized for all of this because they wanted you to be recognized. High honor energy is recognized for a situation. So they wanted you recognized for a situation that they did and what it is that they did for whoever you are. But now you're being seen in whatever that energy is in a high honor energy as being someone here that they frame. So I just want to make sure everybody here knows that you didn't do anything. It's what somebody tried to frame on whoever you are, okay? While saying that they were married to this man or woman. But there is other couples in the community that's their friends and families that also that are also married who were witnesses, because you have to have a witness in the court situation on this marriage. So there were witnesses here that said that you were married, that they witnessed you marry whoever this was, okay? This main male or female, okay? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And so they're surprised that the trunk or whatever this car, because they gave the car to somebody. The community on the change is that somebody permanently moved the car or something and gave it to somebody in the collective energy. But you ended up permanently moving, or you got rid of this vehicle, or whatever this was here. Changes came to a community once the trunk was removed from whoever you are, whether it's a closet, a trunk that was in the closet, whatever it was. Changes came to a community here when you ended up moving from some sort of situation. Okay, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. And it was all a money trap energy. And so that's what's being explained in the trunk energy, is that whatever was there, it had to do with communication here, recon work, some sort of sitting on somebody, and it had to do with money. Okay? Whatever it was, it had to do with money. And so now somebody in a community is being cautious here in a situation. Okay? Let me see. Because somebody was out here acting like they can't do no wrong with the holier than thou energy here. Yeah. Somebody is finding out here that they're not, okay, holier than thou. They were certainly playing this role here. Something about moving back in is going to be very significant here. Moving back in, somebody was definitely catfishing somebody on this holier than thou energy. Somebody was lying out here that they could not do any wrong in this energy here, and trying to cover up what it was that they did while microdosing somebody's weed, or because it says cannabis energy. So they were putting mushrooms or putting something in someone's drink. Microdosing, again, is administering something new, trying out something new on somebody. And somebody was trying, Seven of Cups is choices. So somebody here had multiple choices when it came to microdosing, whoever you are. So they tried it in what you drink. This is coffee. So whatever it is that you drink, if you smoke cannabis, when you used to smoke weed, if you did, they were trying something, a new strand. They would tell you it was a new strand or whatever it was here. Even if they didn't, whoever it was giving you something here, it was a new strand of weed. Some smelled like ammonia. Something smelled like whatever it was in your energy, and they gave it to whoever you was. Okay, that's microdosing energy. It's a new way to get something into, to try out a new product, to try out a new drug. And the drug that's showing is cannabis right now and mushrooms. Okay. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is deep, y'all. So again, cautious energy. Somebody is very much concerned. Whoever this is that's stuck on love here. Okay. With Cupid energy here is being stuck on here. So a main male here is like somebody here is really a love bomber energy, with them stepping on love, or they're utilizing love situations, man or woman, where people actually loved an individual that they did this to, man or woman. Give me one more. Whoever it was, heavy on a contract. So whatever's in this energy that's coming out, it has to do with some sort of contracts where somebody thought that this was going to last a long time. This is a loan contract here. Whatever it was, student loan, a 50-year plan. So they had, whoever this main male is, whoever the person that's the starter, drama starter, whoever it is, if it's one of them, they really thought that whatever this plan was here was going to last for a very long time. But now it's being recognized. The crimes that they did here is literally coming out. Take what resonates. So let me break it down for people that don't smoke weed. I use weed as an example because it's the card that came out. So if you do not smoke weed, there's a lot of different ways to microdose you. They can microdose you in a drink. They can also microdose you in pill capsules. Somebody here really does not know how to think like a criminal. So a criminal mind here, I can find many ways to, I'm a psychic investigator. So this is the only reason I'm telling you things that come across every single day. I can dose you in a lot of things. You can go buy something at the gas station. If I'm connected to somebody in the gas station and it's a drink that you buy, I can put it in your water. It is liquid. It is liquid forms and in its clear forms that I can microdose you with without you even knowing, smelling, or tasting what a microdose is. The reason that is microdose is because it's a new form of something. So any supplies that you have, it can be tampered with. A cigarette can be tampered with. If I'm testing a new screen and I know everything that you like and what it is that you may get from a store, buy, whatever, I can microdose that to test out whatever this is in it. So I just want to make sure you know that. Even if it's a capsule, if you're getting pills delivered to your door, if you get pills delivered to your home, I can microdose those capsules. Because why? The capsules, you can take them apart. You take apart the little, what you call them, and I can tamper with that and put it in there and re-deliver it to you. I can have a delivery person here that is your delivery carrier, and I can exchange things and give it right to you. So be mindful when people feel like that it cannot possibly happen to you. It is very possible that it has happened to you, but just not in the form that it has happened for somebody else. Understand? They can change your water. They can put it in your food with the meat hanger coming out. That's food. That's beef. Some sort of meat that has to be cut in the butcher at the grocery stores that cut up your beef and your meat like that, and they put it out. Anybody that works in a warehouse where food is, I can microdose your things. You got to understand, it can be in anything. It can be in anything that you intake. This is something here that's boxed up, okay, and shipped. So it can be in anything. Just because it says Kellogg on it doesn't mean that it has not been tampered with and I went in and changed Kellogg energy. It is very easy when you are aware of many ways that people can do things, and I try to make sure I keep people aware of how people can do these things to you. If you're not aware, then you'll continue to ingest the food, the chemicals, the things that they give to you, thinking that you are, oh, I just can't get caught up in it. But it is very possible. This is why you have so many people out here saying, well, they were drugging my food, drugging my drinks, because it's very possible. And you have people that are not, they don't smoke weed, they don't do drugs, they do normal people stuff, and they have been dosed before. So just keep that in mind when you get on here and think because you don't smoke. I don't smoke no more, but it's people that smoke I do know on here. And so be wary about thinking that it can't happen to you. If it resonates and if your intuition tells you, then it's your message. But if you godly feel that it is not yours, then it's not your message. So don't get caught up in it. But to say that it's not possible because you don't do something is very much a lie. It can happen to every one of us. From water, I've showed y'all bottles of sodas that came to my home with the stuff in it at the bottom that had to be reported to the police and to the food company. Y'all have witnessed that on my cameras with me, and that was just a Mountain Dew. So it's very possible that anything can be tampered with. Okay, let's see what else is going on in this energy. So heavy something here about celebrities is going to be very significant. Celebrity Barry. I saw celebrity B. Smith and drinking way too much. So now somebody here is drinking way too much in this situation here. Somebody that's reading up on whoever you are. Someone has also been getting readings on you and some sort of investigation. So they reading up on you, but also getting readings on you in an investigation here. This is somebody that might be thinking that they can read your mind because they have a reader here, and then they keep getting surprised because the reading energy here, under surprise being the overall energy, they are keep getting surprised when people thinking that they are reading you correctly in a situation, and they're learning that they haven't read you entirely wrong in whatever the situation is. Ooh. There's something about a missing person case. I see missing person here, and somebody is trying to clean up their mess here and tell everyone that it was their fault. So I don't know who that is, but there's a missing person case. And somebody here is trying to clean up their mess here and tell somebody here that it's all their fault here. It says cover up. So there's a missing persons case that has been covered up. Missing person, cover up, secret torture program. So somebody that went missing here, they're covering up something here, and they also forged that person's name as well, who's connected to an all-female group. Okay, so it could be an all-female group that's connected to the person that is missing, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It has something to do with somebody that crashed their vehicle. So somebody could have went missing from crashing their vehicle. Somebody went missing. Somebody could have crashed their vehicle after, but the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords here is some sort of painful ending for somebody here. Somebody could have succumbed to something here, doing some sort of car accident energy as well. All right, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So this is a lot in here. So only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? Give me one more. Give me one more on this courthouse energy. Any of this, what I need to know. Because whatever was in this trunk that's on the main mail, the trunk is on the main mail, right? Whatever's in this trunk on this main mail, there's information about a missing person. So somebody that went missing in another state, because I believe I mentioned another state earlier. So somebody in another state, which would be the credit card information I saw earlier, the credit card, debit cards. Somebody's information was found in something, but they're missing from like New York, another state, California. They're missing from somewhere else, and their information was in that trunk. And that's how somebody tried to cover up whatever this was, okay? The Ace of Swords is the truth here about somebody here was separated, people, places, and things in order to cover up what they did. This AI singer or whoever it was, they separated you from people and places and things here in the Ace of Swords energy. This also talks about death. Back in the day, tarot energy, the Ace of Swords is death energy. So there is some sort of deaths that are also connected. If you don't know what that symbol is, death energy in the old tarot energy here is that somebody here is connected. And there also is something about a transgender woman or male that is involved in the cartel. So the cartel energy is here. Okay. So this person or individuals who were in this money trap energy and trapping their victims look like they were involved with the cartel and this transgender men and women that are also involved with whatever this is. And now, excuse me, y'all, now there is some sort of look like fight with the cartel. Five of Wands here is arguing and confrontation, some sort of quarreling and fighting here because they're being presented with some sort of challenges here. So somebody is arguing and fighting with the mob, the cartel energy because of this trunk. There was some sort of challenges with the trunk, this missing person trying to cover up something. And so now they're fighting with somebody here because somebody is in competition. Cartel energy, somebody has arrived from cross seas in this energy, which is connected to the cartel. So it looks like their family members have arrived in other countries that are here that's a part of the cartel. Okay, so there's some sort of challenges there with somebody here. It says YouTube higher ups could be working with the authorities or whatever platform this is. There is some sort of authorities here because people were told that you were a fraud, even your gifts here. And now people are in a rude awakening energy with the high honor being. Somebody is being recognized now for their gifts here. And it may be on a YouTube platform where people said that you were a fraud, like a bunch of readers were saying about me. And I'm just like, son, you don't even know me, which was really weird on this platform, but it is very true for people to be slandering you that don't even know you. But whoever this is, people were told you were a fraud. It looks like the cartel, people that were connected to the cartel as well, was stating that you were fraud. people that were putting you in competition. Somewhere in this competition energy, the cartel was involved here. The Four of Pentacles is they're holding on to something. This cartel on the Four of Pentacles, holding on to some sort of control over a network, a platform, or something here. Because that's out of greed. So everybody in here, there was some sort of greed in this energy. Four of Pentacles is trying to control individuals on a platform or individuals that are involved in a dynamic with the community energy. So this cartel connected and that community energy, they're really like, they really keeping their foot on people's neck in this energy here, because they were getting like $90,000 checks here. The energies who are doing the traveling and the trafficking with this cartel energy. So people were getting a lot of money here. Because you got to look at this change card. There's something being transported. So there's transporters in this energy, and they were transporting things in the trunk for the cartel, possibly even people. This trunk area in the trunk is a main male. So a main male that drove a truck here. They were transporting things for the cartel, possibly even people coming into America, coming into the state's energy. They're coming in through shipping containers. They're coming in through the trunks, people putting them in their cars, people laying in there. It's many times that people have been laid. Man, I'm from the hood. I'm from the streets. So I know, hey, you can lay down in the trunk all day long if it's big enough. And so stop limiting yourself, especially when if you want to be open to cases like this. Don't limit your mind in how far a criminal will go. The cartel will go super far. And we already have a King of Wands, which is a leader. So a leader has now touched soul here. A leader that was a leader of a crew in the States is connected to a leader of a cartel energy. And listen to cartel. Cars and telemundo is tail. So your tail energy, 9 out of 10, it would be Hispanic car, haulers, drivers. A main male is connected to them, and the car and tail cars, they move cars around. Tail, telemundo, telephone. I am your teleconnect to the cars. So understand that's what somebody is doing, and they're covering up that they were knee deep in the cartel while hence doing this, setting this trap for you and trying to have you arrested, and also stating that they were married to somebody while also being married to other people, while other people within the group who are also married. This is why everybody over here with their mouth wide open, this lawyer here that wears these glasses here, she's shocked. The judge, they're all shocked that you were putting 2 and 2 together about everything that people did in here, because they got to that prosecutor, or that is a public defender. They got to the public defender through family, through any of this here, to do whatever it was that they did to you in a court situation here. Okay. Heavy on no justice in here. Heavy on Trey Songz here. And also some of y'all, they block you from getting your trust fund energy here. Block you from getting some sort of inheritance here. 5 of Cups energy. And now they're crying over spoiled milk here. And there's somebody that wants to come back and apologize to whoever you are on the 5 of Swords energy here. They could be trying to sneak and come back and apologize to whoever you are. Because somebody here is still sneaking, trying to win at all costs. So they're trying to sneak and apologize to whoever you are. Somebody, whether they're doing it through, because I hear in Trey Songz, love lost energy. So whether they're doing it through the music, they want you to know you're the one that got away. That love lost energy, you got away in this situation. Okay, this is deep. Give me one more on that unexpected energy. So heavy on a contract. Heavy on a contract that was worked out with a judge, a lawyer. So that would be a lawyer, or either a court-appointed lawyer, a DA, and a judge. This person worked out a contract here already for you. They had already worked out that contract in a situation in court, and now they're all surprised here. Contract here as well. So it's several contracts here. Looks like people even signed contracts in. Somebody also married a trans person here. Okay, married to a trans. It says married to a trans. So somebody married a trans here, and there's a family lawyer that may be looking to speak to whoever you are. Okay. Give me one more on that unexpected. What is this energy? Something about a pistol. Okay. Something about a gun as well. Somebody could have said something about a gun, because there's a gun here on a female energy. So somebody here not eating properly. Look like a King of Pentacles is eating disorder. So somebody not eating properly, a male or somebody here that was became a wealthy man, or that was put in a financial position. They're not eating properly. Somebody might be losing weight here, getting small in the King of Pentacles energy. This is somebody here that's losing it and possibly like robbed a store. Somebody robbed the shoe store. Somebody here is definitely a thief. Seven of Swords energy is here. So people within groups here, they rob beauty supply stores, rob shoe stores, connected to this person here, or these individuals that did whatever this is to whoever you are. The readings are deep here. I don't know what to do anymore, yet I know what to do. So whoever that King of Pentacles is here, or woman, you heard what I said. They don't know what to do anymore, but yet they know exactly what to do in this situation, y'all. Give me one more. And the reason they can't eat with the eating disorder is because of whatever this is, because I'm looking at this unexpected energy. Whatever that is here that happened surprisingly is the reason that they cannot eat right now. Okay, something that came out about this money. King of Pentacles is money, financial security, a co-signer, the boss, the employer energy here. Literally, guilt is weighing on these individuals for what it is that they did to whoever you are. Anything else? Anything else? So a family lawyer wants to meet with you. It says a family lawyer is looking to meet with you. And for some of y'all, it's just a lawyer. But a lawyer is looking to meet with whoever you are regarding some sort of finances, court. It looks like a court matter, a King of Pentacles, some sort of money, possibly about an organization as well, and a marriage contract, because it landed on the King of Pentacles in the marriage contract in the courthouse. So it looks like they want to talk to you about a number of things here. Four of Pentacles, a King of Pentacles could be connected to the lawyer as well. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So take what resonates. Could be an organization as well, but they are holding on to something. There is a King of Pentacles or somebody holding on to something, because that's what the lawyer wants to meet about. Four of Pentacles is holding on to something. A hoarder, a King of Pentacles, a hoarder. Somebody with some sort of deep-seated issues here that's holding on to something here. And it says court proceedings, Three of Swords, something that's being delayed. So somebody is delaying this lawyer, or somebody that's coming towards you as well. There's delays around this lawyer energy with the travel and the horizon. It's being delayed. Okay. Three of Swords energy here. I don't know if somebody got hurt. It's a third party interference. Three of Swords is third party interference. Something like that. Somebody might have got hurt. But that's the reason why some sort of delays is here when it comes to this lawyer meeting with you about court proceedings. And something that's being handled in court has been delayed as well. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up, y'all. And I am going to leave it right there. And I will see y'all on the next message here. There is a celebrity that could be involved here. It's a celebrity here paid to take you out. So there's a number of people that these individuals are connected to, and people were paid to unalive whoever you are and take you out in this situation. I love y'all. I didn't get too much tarot in, but I did use my Oracle tarot. Let me get one more. So Magician and the Knight of Cups here. So somebody definitely was out here selling a good story. 10 of Wands, heavily under pressure about this magic energy, about this selling of the story that they sold. Heavy on a trickster energy is here. A trickster spirit here or energy here is in a 10 of Wands. They're under pressure about this Knight of Cups. Something that's arriving very soon into your energy, whether it be a lawyer or not, because that's an invitation. So something is arriving in your energy very soon. The lawyer, a lover, and somebody is heavily under some sort of pressure. Heavily, somebody could be also under pressure that's also arriving in your energy with the Knight of Cups energy on a 10 of Wands. Heavy on the concerns and the stressed out energy about what's to come in. So heavy on that, and the bottom of the deck could be a family. 10 of Cups energy here. Somebody wants a family with you. Somebody is coming in with an offer here about that, but they're under pressure for whatever that is. So I love y'all so much. Stay centered, stay grounded, and that's what your girl have for y'all. And I will see y'all tonight on another message. And if I do not, if you aren't busy, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Okay, bright and early. With that being said, I'm gonna chuck up the deuces and tell you it is love and light and love, you guys. Outie.